Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman, and welcome to Ace of Rich Freedom by Design. And today is a live. Yes, we have a new live for you today, and it's all about left brain, right brain. What side are you using? So before we get started with the content today, let's find out who is on the live with us today. Let me head over to my Facebook. Also, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this live. Let's see. Hey, Chata, how you doing? Tina, what's happening? And people are hopping on right now, so just wait a few more minutes. And we got people hopping on. We got some great content today. I'm excited about today's content. And it's going to really open up your mind and expand your mind a little bit, right? That's what we're all about here. Mindset and marketing, education, things like that to help you move forward in your business. Not only that, but maybe just today, you might just see things from a different angle to help you see something you didn't see before, right? So let me check here. Let's see. More people hopping on right now. Okay, you know what it is? We got people doing the videos, video challenge too. They're like, I can't do it. I gotta create my video. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get started with the content today. I'm really excited about this. So I can't wait to just dish it out. So here it goes. Like I said, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to miss a beat when we go live again and also create valuable content like this one just for you. Now, today is all about left brain and right brain. What side are you using, right? So let's talk about left brain for a second. Left brain people, they actually use more analytical side, logical side, detail, fact-oriented, numerical, likely to think in words. Sounds like you, then you know that you think more on the left brain side of things. However, if you are a right brain person, then that means you are a creative, you're a free thinker, right? You're able to see in big pictures, very intuitive, right? Likely to visualize more than think in words, more than you think in words, okay? So for me, how do I feel about this whole right brain and left brain and right brain thing, right? I'm going to tell you guys, I think that everything has its own strengths and their own weaknesses. Like anything in life, you have your pros and cons, right? For me, I've always been more of a right brain person, even though I have an analytical mind. I think like an analytical person when I do certain things. But if I was to set the scale, which one would I be most? I would be more of a right brain thinker. I'm a free thinking person. I always see things in pictures. I always do a lot of visualization techniques. And I'm a very creative person, okay? Ace, I truly believe Anastasia, 100%, without a doubt, she is a right brain thinker, okay? She's very creative. She's very free thinking, and she does see it in pictures as well. One thing she struggled with was, creating visions, right? In the past. She has no problem with that anymore whatsoever, right? But she's very free thinking and she's very creative. I love her creative juices. And I think that's why we get along so great, is because we're a lot alike, actually. So, but anyways, so what what way should you be thinking as far as, to achieve more in your life, to attract more abundance, to attract more wealth, to attract, just a great life, right? What is it that we should, how should we be thinking? There's no right or wrong answer for this. I just believe that, people that think more right brain have a better chance of achieving those results than someone who's left brain. And I'm going to tell you why. And not to say that people that left brain don't get results and have success, because they do. But the people that actually are more right brain, there's more results of getting, having more success, because they're more creative and they're more free thinking and they have more belief. And the problem with being left brain, it's good and bad, right? Because what happens is, if you're thinking more left brain and you're thinking analytical, you overanalyze everything. Okay, so if you're left brain and your detriment to your success is you could be overthinking things, right? Sometimes things are right directly in front of you, and you just might be missing it because you're being too analytical about what's going on. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe that there's some room for being analytical in certain things. But if you're too analytical, then you're missing the big picture. You're missing the vision. You're missing why you got started in the first place. You're missing that dream, that desire to change things, a desire to make things happen in your life, right? To attract abundance. Think more optimistic instead of thinking more pessimistic, right? That's another thing, right? A lot of people think, pessimistic and optimistic. I like to think more optimistic than pessimistic. Now, more people that think right brain think more optimistically than people who are left brain. There's more people that think left brain think more pessimistic than actually optimistic. Okay, it's a known scientific fact. So for me, I love being optimistic. Like even if I know, like if there's something new that I'm applying in my business or in my life, and I'm not sure about it, I'm still going to be optimistic because I don't want to put myself in a state of negativity, a state of pessimism, because it's only going to affect my results and my energy and my effectiveness on how I approach something. Okay, which is very important. So, guys, in the comment, let me know. Are you more of a left brain thinker or a right brain thinker? Let me know right now. And let's dive in deep into this because this stuff is great. I'm so fascinated about how the mind works, right? And we're gonna be creating more videos like this in the future. And people have been asking me to do more videos like this about the mindset, how the mind works, law of attraction, and things like that. Because I've being a right brain thinker, I've gotten great results in my business, and I've achieved a lot of great things. Okay. I use some analytical parts in certain things that I do, but like I said, if I was to weigh the scale, I'm more right brain than actually left brain. Okay, and I like having visions. I like seeing something before it even appears. I love creating it in my mind before it actually physically manifests. Right? Those are more right-brained, thinkers. Right? We think in pictures and we visualize. And we have this strong belief that nothing could stop us. Nothing could deter us from our own belief system because our vision is so strong and so bright that no matter what comes, towards us, we're like, this is going to happen. I'm not worried about it. It's up to me and I'm going to make it happen. Right. Because that vision is so strong, right? That nobody, whatever they tell you, no haters, no naysayers, it can't stop you from achieving what you want to achieve because you think more right brain. You have a vision of accomplishment. You have a vision of seeing it through. You have a vision of seeing results. You have a vision of seeing abundance. You have a vision of attracting things in your life that inspire you, that give you goosebumps and make you feel so good energetically, right? But when someone's analytical, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, they think in numbers and everything, and it's like if you go too deep, you can go down the rabbit hole, and then you're really screwed because maybe you made wrong decisions by being too analytical. Okay, right? So the only strength I see with left brain is numerical, right? Mathematics. I think that's really important, and in tracking and seeing your results, and and what we do with business and stuff like that online. But also, people, if you think about how to really attract what you want, it does start with creating something in a picture in your mind, right? And you could actually manifest it. And you do that by seeing something. I talked about this the other day in a previous video about like your mind, when it creates something in your conscious mind, in that moment, it's creating something. It's creating something, right? And then, when you create it in that moment, your emotion gets connected to that creation in your conscious mind. And then over time, what happens is it moves over to your subconscious because you keep rinse and repeating that same process because you want something so bad. You want something to change so bad. You want something to happen, okay? That's not happening right now. So therefore, you'll continuously do this over and over and over again until the point you can taste it. You can see it with complete HD quality, real clear in your mind, okay? Then you start doing certain things that bring you closer to what exactly that you want and what you want to attract, right? This is called free thinking, creative, having that creative mind, being intuitive, right? And you're visualizing more than just what you're saying. You're seeing the picture of something that you can see. You can't put your finger on it, right away, but that vision is there. And the more that you keep rinsing and repeating that process over and over, the static starts to clear and the visual becomes so crystal. And you say, wow, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want to accomplish. It's exactly what I want to do. And no one or nothing is going to step in my way for me to make this happen, right? That's the beauty about thinking right and being right-brained. That's the beauty about it, right? I wouldn't change a thing by the way I think. I love the way I think. I'm inspired. I inspire myself by the way I think, right? Just the way I think about things, the way I see things manifest right in front of me. And it's just amazing to me, right? Right now, I've been working on a new project. And this is something I want to share with you. When I first started the project, it wasn't working. I'm like, why isn't it working, right? But even though it wasn't working, my mind went into a visual state. And the visual state, I saw myself doing something. And I saw the results coming from that project that I've been working on, even though in the beginning, it wasn't working. So what changed? The static started to clear because I kept visualizing, seeing something worked, right? I kept seeing it work. And now it's working. It's working because my mind told me it would work. I saw it working in my call it your third eye, call it your third vision, whatever it is. I saw it working before it was working, and now it's working. I showed it to Anastasia. She was like, "Oh my God, I guess I'm going to be busy." I'm like, yeah, right? So, but in the beginning, it was a challenge. It was like, I could have, been pessimistic. I could have been like, oh, why am I going to bother with this? It's just not going to work. Well, no. If it's working for somebody else, why can't it work for me? Right? Why can't it work for me? Of course it could work for me if it's working for somebody else. It's up to me to visualize and see the what. Not the pessimistic side, but the optimistic side of life. The optimistic side of results. The optimistic side of what you are doing in the moment, okay? This is a perfect example of what I'm sharing with you guys because, the project I was working on, it's completely just blowing my mind right now, okay? And I always try to stay optimistic when challenges come upon me. And then I go into a state of, visualizing how things are and how they look. And even though it's not there yet, I can see it. I just got to work at it, right? And my mind takes me there and it completely starts to manifest right before my eyes. And I love when that happens. I get so juiced up. I get so excited because I do this process over and over and over again. And you guys can do it too. But the problem is, if you're thinking pessimistic and you're more left brain, okay, and you want facts and theories and all that kind of crap, it's only going to get you so far, right? Be a free thinker. Be creative. Like a child. Have an imagination where you can see something that's not even there yet, right? Remember when you were a kid? I did this when I was a kid. I would lay on the grass in the field, and I would look up to the clouds, and I would look and make these clouds and turn them into something. They weren't there, but I created it by my own imagination. I would see clouds look like an elephant. I was with my friend. I still remember this still to this day. I said, let's look at that cloud. It looks like an elephant. I can see the trunk coming up and everything, But if you go to somebody else and say, hey, can you see that? They're like, I don't know what you're saying, man. I don't look like an elephant to me. It looks like a puffy cloud, right? But that's the beautiful thing about our right brain mind and how we think in pictures and how we visualize and how we use our imagination. That can change your perception of everything all around you. And not only that, but it makes you become more aware of what's possible for you. Okay, for you. All right? So let me go over to the comment section and see if we got any. Let's see here. Let's see. Mark says, Dana's a right side thinker. Mark is the left side thinker. Well, you guys can work together at that, and that's awesome. But the right brain thinker has an ability to manifest more than a left brain thinker. Remember that, okay? It's like when you hold a thought, guys, and that thought is so powerful that it visualizes in your mind's eye. I call it the mind's eye. And then all of a sudden, the static clears and it becomes so crystal clear, and you start to literally see things and circumstances start to happen in your life. You're like, well, that wasn't there before, or that didn't happen before, but it's happening now. Run with it, okay? Run with that. Enhance it even more. Create that vision even stronger, okay? So if you're taking actions, you're pulling yourself closer and you're matching your vision to your reality, okay? You're matching your vision to your reality. Very important. Yeah, I love being a right brain thinker. Love it. Freaking love it. Let's see here. Tina said, if you could dream it, you can do it. Yes, dreaming is one thing, but you got to take the time to really be hungry and visualize and be optimistic and take action on being optimistic and start manifesting what you desire and what you want to happen. It's the only way it's going to happen, right? And as you have some challenges along the way, stay optimistic. I always said this before, and in one of our past lives, I said, the challenge is going to be, the test is going to be, if you deserve what you want to manifest. Do you deserve what you want to manifest? Here's how you know. When you have challenges come upon you, can you stay optimistic on those days where the cards are not in your favor? And that's the key. That's the key to success, guys, in every aspect of your life. Can you stay optimistic when it's tough? When nothing's working for you because you got to learn a new skill set that you don't understand, right? It's a wall. It's a block. All that is a hiccup. That's all it is. Once you get over that hiccup, guess what? You'll have another hiccup. And then you got to reflect back and go, how did I get over that first hiccup? I saw it happen. I saw me accomplish it before I accomplished it. Then you take action on it and then manifest exactly what you want. Okay? It's so amazing how, the ability that we have as humans to achieve great things. But can we actually match up our belief into our reality? Right? We have a reality side. We have that belief side. Our reality wants to have this and wants to have that and wants to, right? But when we visualize something, are we matching it with our reality? Right? Our reality is so important. What is your reality? Your reality is not somebody else's reality. Mike, your reality is not Dee Dee's reality. Ronald, your reality is not Joel's reality. Right? LaPrentice, your reality is not Mark and Dana's reality. And Mark and Dana, guess what? It's not Chata's reality either. Right? So why am I saying this? Because, we have the ability to affect ourselves. And the hardest part is when we be infected by another influence, by another energy source that completely sucks away our optimism. Okay? And here's what happens. It happens even if you're not aware of it. Even if you're not aware of it, it's happening. This is why you want to surround yourself around people who are moving in the same direction for greatness. Helps you be more optimistic for the long haul, for the long term. Okay? Sometimes, you ask yourself, like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. But the reality is that you know how you're going to do this. You just have to have faith in yourself and believe in yourself. The problem is most people have trouble believing in themselves. This is where the right brain comes in, right? Your creative side can believe in yourself very strongly. The left brain thinker, analyzes every thought that's going on. Like, okay, well, I don't know if this is going to work. I mean, maybe it'll work, and if I do this, and maybe if I do it so many times, for a few months, am I going to get results? And if I don't, I need to just maybe, throw in the towel. But a right brain thinker doesn't think that way. A right brain thinker sees the dream, sees the vision, sees it happen before it even manifests, sees the reality of what it can be, right? They create their own reality. That's what a right brain thinker thinks like, right? It's like I said yesterday, you are like, when you paint the vision in your head, you're literally painting your life. You are the artist. Yes, Mark and Dan, I just said it. As an artist, we actually learn to visualize using the right side of our brain. I've always used the right side of my brain. Oh, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it beautiful to dream again, to visualize again, to feel like a kid again? When we want to feel like a kid again, we want to go towards the right side of the brain, right? Right brain thinker. If we don't want to be like a kid and stay as an adult, right? Guess what? And we're going to overanalyze everything. That's the left brain thinker, right? So, guys, let me know in the chat, what do you think about the comments? I mean, the topic that that I'm talking about today. What do you think about left brain and right brain and everything that I taught and I shared with you today? Let me know, what do you think about today's topic? It's important, isn't it? To really think about this stuff. It's really, really important, and it's really needs to be talked about more. You know what I mean? Because it's beautiful when we can open up our imagination, because a lot of people forget to be a kid again. A lot of people forget to think like a right brain again, right? When we forget that aspect, we lose it. We forget to dream. We don't dream again. And then we start going down the pessimistic road. And we don't want to do that. We want to be optimistic. Take a moment today and just silence yourself and hear all the sounds around you. If you're out in nature and you have nature around you, listen to everything around you. Everything has a purpose. Everything is all connected. Everything that you say, everything that you do, everything that you visualize is exactly what you're going to get. That's exactly what you're going to get. Remember that. So, okay, guys, any questions on what we talked about? Ooh, man, it's already 7:24. Wow. So let me know, guys, in the comments. If you have any questions, any comments about what I've talked about today, let me know in the comment section. Also here on YouTube, guys, leave a comment below if you have any questions. Margarita Brown says, there's a great book, Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain by Betty Edwards. Great book on it. Awesome. Well, I got the Instant Millionaire right now. Once I finish that one, I'll have to look into that one. Let's see. Tina says, yes, it's been a while. It's so easy to fall into that left brain, going towards the pessimistic side. You know what I mean? But you got to work at it, guys. You got to be consistent. You got to work at it and using your imagination and visualize what you want, and get excited again. I get excited. Guys, you're probably, some people are going to probably watch this video and say, oh, well, that's easy for you to say. You don't even work anymore. You got freedom and you can do what you want. And I'm like, that's not true. Because when I was working before, I was like this. I'm the same. I haven't changed. What you get, what you see is what you get. This is how rich is. I get excited about the littlest things. Ace told me, why do you get excited over that? Because I am. I get excited about the smallest things. I do. Let's see here. Okay. Wow, no question. I must be really providing some great content if you guys got no questions. Let's see. Thank you for the hearts, Tina. I appreciate it. Guys, thanks for the likes and hearts. I appreciate it very much. So, guys, I am really blessed to be here with you guys today, sharing this valuable content, sharing information that is very valuable, very important for you to, like I said, maybe today you heard something from a different angle that gave you an aha moment about something. And that could be the breakthrough for you to achieve greatness. Because all of us have greatness inside of us, right? Les Brown talks about that. You have greatness inside of you, and he's so right. Every single one of us have strengths. I see strengths in every single person. especially everyone that we've been coaching, mentoring. I see strengths in each and every single one of you. I also see weaknesses as well. But that's life, right? How do we combat that? By being more optimistic and thinking more right brain. And you're going to have more abundance, and you're going to attract more great things in your life. And your vision is going to match up to the reality that you are creating. You're creating, it's like future creation. Okay? Future creation. Right now, you do an exercise and you say, right now, I'm visualizing something that I want to change, something that I want very bad in my life. And what you're doing is, as you're doing this visual technique and you start to visualize what you see in your mind's eye, what happens is you are creating your future right now. Over here, your future is being created. Whether you know it or not, it's being created. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's being created right now. So why not be more optimistic? Why not think more right side of the brain and start visualizing what you want? Results, life, change, abundance, new vehicle, house, whatever it is you're looking for, travel, right? Visualize and see yourself in it before you manifest it. And you'll be actually going over and over. And it's just, you are the creator, and it's creating your future in the moment right now as you're thinking about it. Okay, that's the power of visualization. But here's the key. In the process of doing this, as you're going through the journey, you must stay on that path. Because if you don't stay on that path, you're telling your future that that's not what you want. But when you stay consistent on the visual aspects, on the hunger, on what you are so excited and enthusiastic about, the future becomes more crystal clear. And you start to see things change right before your eyes. Okay? Gregory Hamilton says, can I see your replays on YouTube? Absolutely. When this video is completely done, I'm going to edit it and it's going to be uploaded on YouTube. Absolutely. It'll be there. All you have to do is go to Freedom by Design in the search and you'll find us. I'm so fascinated about this stuff, guys. And this is why more videos I'm going to be talking about this kind of stuff, because, you know, there's a lot of things that keep us stuck, you know, and it hurts us because we're trying to have a breakthrough. We're trying to break free, right? But that left brain keeps us stuck. But the right brain frees us from the mental shackles that keeps us stuck. You ever notice that? I like to call it the mental shackles, right? It's like a freaking big giant ball and this big thick chain is just wrapped up to your ankle. And it's your brain, it's your mind, it's just shackled, it's in prison. And it's trying to break free. And it's screaming to cry out. But nobody ever told you that you could actually create amazing visual exercises and start manifesting and creating your future right now. All right. So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman. I want to thank you so much for stopping by this live today. And also, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you leave a comment below, comment, like, and subscribe. Also, be sure to click on the link below if you're trying to create a new life, okay, where you can have more freedom and abundance. All right. We actually know how to create a digital marketing world for you to create your own economy so you can call the shots and do what you want to do so that we can live life on your terms and grab your 7-day free trial. Okay. Not only that, but we will guide you every step of the way to start getting results. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on a new live very soon. Have a great evening, great morning, great afternoon, wherever you're coming from. Bye now.